What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
Appalachia looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. It tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place.
Couldn't be.
Out with it. Well, if that don't pique my interest, please, go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe you. What you got to convince me?
Stupid man. Always speaking in riddles.
Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here.
Guy in the first place.
You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live.
What kind of trouble did he get into this time?
All right. Seems pretty legit. I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? Peachy. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, and do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Just try to keep this on the down low, all right? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
I got my own problems to worry about.
You use an automatic. Lucky you. I can't keep myself in ammo.
Time to hit up the camp again. No way in hell I'm scavenging out there.
Is it daytime out there? You're the new gal, aren't you? I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. What brings you to me? Questions? Oh, sure. What sort of questions? Oh, I don't know. Couple of days, maybe? He mostly keeps to himself, so there are times where I don't see him for weeks, despite us all living so close together. Lou? Oh, well, he's a good guy. We both fell in with this lot around the same time, so he and I have a bit of a kinship. Not many are accepting of Lou, since he's one of those ghouls. But unlike the Firas, he's still got his brain in working order. He's not afraid to put in a day's honest work. He's a great craftsman. And on top of that, he has skill with explosives, for whenever that's handy. And it comes in handy more often than
Everyone we
you
knew in
think.
the area is dead, and the Scorched are still here.
Sure. And I'll ask again, what brings you here? Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and went for some fresh air? Okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind. Nothing I'm aware of. Nothing truly bad ever seems to happen to him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old, and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou. Indeed, no lies. Just last month, a death claw set upon his raiding party. This thing rips through every one of them. But when it gets to Lou, it takes a sniff at him and goes on its merry way. Maybe it didn't like the smell of ghoul. Or maybe it's something else. Whatever the case, the man's lucky to be alive. Not exactly. But I did send out a friend of mine to go find him, just before you showed up. She's a tracker. Best I've ever known. Unfortunately, she hasn't come back yet. Might be she's having trouble getting Lou to see eye to eye. My friend's not the best conversationalist, and Lou's stubborn. Maybe you can go and mediate. Talk some sense into old Lou. Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her, just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here, but fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In which case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will ping. It should get you to where you need to be. Good luck. And, I hope Blue's okay when you find him.
was not expecting anyone. Yes, I am Weasel. Blue is deep inside the mine, but he does not want to be found, and it is dangerous to go alone. We can find him together. You lead. I will follow.
I ain't interested in whatever you got. I ain't got nothing of value, so piss off. This better be good. Yeah, it's me. What's up with you? Yins don't sound familiar. Fisher? Why that? I told him I didn't want nobody coming for me. What's anyone doing coming for me anyway? Nah, I'm retired. I just decided it. Ian's can take your job, turn it sideways, and put it where the sun don't shine. I ain't interested. Now listen up. I don't want to talk, because I don't want you hurt. I rigged this place to blow, and you being here has put a royal wrench in my plans. Nah, you can try to get here to me before I get this son of a bitch detonator working, or you can kindly screw off and get out alive. I don't recommend anything in between. Now, if you excuse me, I'm busy.
No way forward. Lou shut it tight. But come look at this. Over here. I have an idea. It looks like there is a way through. We could exclaim, expose, destroy it with Big Boom and go to the other side. I have done this kind of work with Lou before. Stand back. I will set up the Big Boom. Stand back, or you will die. It worked. Told you it would. It looks like a machine to kill himself. It looks like it did not work. Sounds like a fog crawler ahead. And it looks like Lou made another self-killing trap. Maybe you can use it against the creature. That building looks like the way forward. I got a bad feeling about this. You should have seen your face when it looked like you were going to die. That was funny. Ha, ha, ha. There is another weak wall here. We'll try to get through it with a big boom again. Do not stand near the big boom when it goes off. to a safe place before the boom. We should hurry. I hear Lou working up ahead. I will stay here. You should be the one to handle this part.
The difficult I'll do right now. The impossible will take a little while.
Ah! What the? Where the hell did you come from, you sneaky jagger? You gone through all the trouble not to get here. Well, I'd have to stop an old man from off himself. What do you want?
Crazy calls me.
What's it look like? In case it ain't obvious. I'm one of them rad-soaked ghouls. Been that way going on 25 years. Ain't no way to live. Killing myself's the only way to keep people safe. Of course, that's harder than you'd think.
Get ready, because here comes Count Basie with
Says
something
you.
inside.
Yins ain't sure. sounds crazy, but I can do it. I'm in. You go on ahead back to Crater. I gotta get things in order around here, so nothing happens to it while I'm gone. Meet you there. Hope this job of yours is worth the risk of bringing me along.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man she's anything but calm. Regular pint size at a bomb. Got a doll baby, at a bomb. Her in my wigwam. She's just the way I wanted to be. A million times hotter than atom bomb baby, nuclear power, radioactive as a teenage car, a nuclear
Hey, 7-6. Took you long enough to come back. You get Lou on board with the plan?
Nah, couldn't be.
Okay, good. Lou's our way in the front door, so I don't know how we do it without him. Alright, so I've been thinking about those plans. Place is secure as hell. Once Lou gets us inside, I'm sure we're gonna meet resistance. Ain't gonna just bowl over and let us loot, so we're gonna need the big guns. For that, we need Gale. Gale's the big green mutant gal you may have seen around, always hanging out with her little girl, Ra-Ra. Ever since Ra-Ra met up with Gale in the wilderness, they've been impossible to separate. So, just saying, you may have to convince Ra-Ra to let Gale come with us. Good luck, 7-6.
Always speaking in riddles.
If I hear any complaints on that Nuka, I'm sending them your way.
Shit.
Oh, shit.
That ain't good.
Ah! Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.